They hate when you serve entitled, when you are everything that they deem as less. They hate when you serve confident, when they know they couldn't if they were in your shoes, and they are beside themselves when you serve self-assured and graceful, when they have banked their self-concept on being everything that you're not. And yet, despite this, I have maintained whimsy. One, because ignorance is bliss. Two, because you can't tell me that I am not the things that I've worked my butt off to be. And three, actually, because I've always kind of thought very highly of myself. So when you have that background, it creates a very strong and solid foundation for how you show up in this crazy, evil, op-filled world that is also beautiful and full of amazing, super kind, super giving, super loving people. So this will be how I maintained a very fairy-like persona despite people always trying me. One time my sister told me that even the finest steak attracts flies. Everybody will be attracted to your light, so just be careful, because I didn't know that. I thought that like if somebody liked me, it was because they were also awesome. Every time I'm like, oh my god, MG, you're so negative word, I replace it and I say, I have to correct myself and say that I'm so amazing, smart, funny, blah, 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 like the opposite of whatever the negative word was, every single time, just to like remind myself to not talk about myself like that, because it's like, bro, all you have is you at the end of the day. Like, well, that's not true, like we always have our family and whatever, blah, 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 but it's like, in the case that you are like all alone and nobody's answering the phone, and you know, you just need to like kind of be there for yourself, like, are you also gonna be your own enemy? Be nice to yourself. It's the least you could do. Everybody else is gonna be mean. Be nice. I noticed that like how you look really dictates how you feel. So I try to look nice, or try to be satisfied with how I look when I leave the place. Not like, I try not to like think about it in the eyes of how other people are seeing me, but it's like, as long as I'm cool with how I look, then like I'm gonna embody that and carry it as I interact with the world. But like, I really do feel like if you want a fairy, you just need to like expect the best all the time, and then like try not to be disappointed if it's like not the best. I find myself sometimes I'll expect the best, and then when it doesn't happen, I start to like lose faith in like my, like the framework that I've kind of created for myself. I'm like, okay, well, it didn't happen, so like, you know, I'm just like, everything's fake, everything that I've taught myself, it doesn't even matter that no, it's okay, because that was supposed to happen. But it's like, I'm gonna expect the best anyway, because why not? And some people are not gonna like that you expect the best for yourself, and like, whatever, man, just keep doing it. One time my friend was like, oh yeah, my friend had this thing and I asked for it and they gave it to me, and I was like, whoa, you can low-key just ask for things and people will help you. Also, like, get out of your head. I found that I was in my head a lot, and it was just because I was so like selfish, like, and I was still pretty self-centered, but like, fish, like, I read a book and it was called The Courage to Be Disliked, and it was like, oh, you know, when you think about what other people think about you all the time, you're actually just being really selfish, and you're like making assumptions about people, and you're being extremely judgmental. And like, I think judgmentalness is like these, like, it's like it protects you to a degree when you're a woman, especially a Black girl, but sometimes You need to actually chill out. Get out of your head, bro. Everybody's not thinking about you. Everybody's not obsessing over you the way that you think they are. Some people are, for sure. But everybody isn't. The person that you met on the freaking street or the person who's in your class discussion does not care. They do not know you. So just chill out and be who you are for your pride. If you are in post-secondary education and you are paying tuition and you are a member of that school, please suck them dry of their resources that they literally offer to you. If you can finesse and like get internships and like scholarships and just like apply for things and ask around and like see how you can make things work for you, do it. Make things work for you, because university is too expensive, and honestly the classes are extremely important and like it's so insightful, but realistically you can get so much more from uni than just your classes that you're probably not going to anyway. Try to be aware of your feelings. I feel like that has helped me be a more like free person. Oh my god, one time I saw this tweet and it was like, sometimes people are not worse off. Sometimes people are doing well, and that's fine. You know, like for those who are like, oh my god, they're probably not even thriving anyway. They're probably lying to you about how good their life is. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes their life is just that good. And if you need somebody else to be lying about their successes and not actually being that successful to feel better about yourself, it just doesn't really help you. I think it says a lot more if you see somebody being successful and you're like, damn, they're successful. That's awesome. I'm trying to get like that. They don't have to be failing for you to be winning. Your win is not my loss. Your win is not my win, but your win is also not my loss. All I can do is level up. That was a game changer for me, because I was like, yeah, like next time I'm feeling a little bit bitter, I'm not gonna try to mentally like rationalize somebody's situation in a way to kind of like bring them to whatever level I clearly perceive that I'm at in that moment. No, accept that they are doing good and also do good. You're gonna stay in the same spot if you're banking on the belief that everybody's suffering. Why would you want your mate to be somebody who's not thriving? Don't like be like, ha 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 ha, you're actually failing. So I'm trying to not let my perfectionism stop me from like doing things. I tend to want everything to be perfect so that people can think that I'm perfect. I don't care anymore. I don't know where I got this idea that I was perfect. Nobody's perfect. You live in and learn it. Just do what you need to do. Write the really bad essay. Write something, even if you're not a writer. Draw the bad drawing, the decent drawing even. Do what your perfectionism is telling you not to do. Just do it. And eventually, maybe it'll get easier. I'm still working on that. That's like really hard for me. I'm still working on all these things. But it's like, I've noticed that when I do them and when I behave in this way, it just makes like things a lot like more chill, you know? But I'm also not very like, I'm not easily like irritated. Like, I think that like honestly, I've never been a very irritable person. I think that the lack of irritability has saved me so much stress and anger and like pain. So I don't know if that's something that you can just like reduce, but like if that is something you can do, try to just not let things bother you as much, because things are gonna piss you off. Like there's gonna be so many rage baits out there, and like you have to like learn to pick your battles. It's not every day react. Sometimes you just need to like keep it pushing. And if you feel like a freaking princess, buy a damn tiara. Buy a damn tiara. Seriously. I bought this one on Amazon. I have 3 tiaras in my room right now. I don't know what else to say. So bye. I hope that this was insightful. I also don't care.